guys at your level. Hutchinson is starting there, 6'8". Keyshawn Schillingford, the sophomore, 7 foot. Pay attention to him. And Genuine Philgoss pulls out the lineup. Lincoln's being coached. Back there. Being coached by Julius Hodge, who's in his second year at the university.
So for the other side, and thank you so much, for sparing me. I know I'm going to struggle with that name tonight, but it's going to be all right. For Cheney, we got Joshua Black, senior guard, their leadership, their floor general, and S.J. Hutchinson II. I feel like when I say that name, I need to put my pinky up. That sounds very official. As well as Dejir Moldra, 6'7". That's their interior presence. And number 24, D'Angelo Layton. He is a transfer from CIAA School, Virginia State. And to round that off, number 25, Nasir Wood. He is from Polk State, which we looked up earlier is actually in Florida. So Cheney presents a lot of transfers this year, but it seems to be working for them so far. They're building some chemistry and, getting battle tested. They've played a few more games than Lincoln.
Right.
Discussed before.
Watch. So this is not like the Cheney team that we saw, I guess, 3 years ago. We were at the Manny and did that broadcast there. This is a veteran-laden team, so let's see how they respond tonight. Looking at the crowd, we saw a bus full of students pull into this arena as we came in. So it's evenly distributed. You got Cheney to our far side right, Lincoln to our left. We are literally above the near side basket for the best vantage point to see. It's a field house, definitely.
And it'll be interesting to see, as we were talking about, we spent a lot of time in the Manny. If they're going to be able to create that feeling of intensity and fun, like this is an environment, an HBCU game that really is unmatched by any other, university or environment. We'll put it that way.
Right. So officials for the night, we got Art Jackson, Dwayne Spencer, and Bola Aliviu.
Yeah. Who looks like he could be one of the players.
Yes.
He looked very young when we met him.
Right. And he told him his name, he wrote it down the way that it's pronounced. So I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone here. We are waiting, so not sure what the hesitation is, so we can kind of dive a little bit. So let's talk about these two universities. There is no KRSB.
Right.
There is no HBCU if it were not for both Lincoln and Cheney.
Right. And, these two universities have a history. This is really about bragging rights. Less than, 10, 12 miles away from one another. It's a lot of things between these two universities. A lot of love as we look out into the crowd. We not only see Lincoln represented, but North Carolina Central. I've seen some Morgan State. It's an HBCU environment, which we usually find whenever we do a game.
Right. So the officials and everyone else is waiting. We're not sure what they're waiting for. So,
but we got to see the what do they call it? The Fifis, the Lincoln University cheerleaders tonight. They were doing a great job. They usually get the crowd hype. I see Cheney's represented with their cheerleaders. Over here, we got the actual wolf.
I see the wolf.
I don't see Luther. I don't see Luther tonight. I don't know if he's around here somewhere, but
I'm going to get Uncle Rel. We're going to get Uncle Rel. Get him on here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to get Uncle Rel on here to just keep me in control. Got to pause in the action, folks. So what we're going to do, we'll step away and come back.
Your team, your town, your story. Live with KRSB Network, where every game gets heard. Anytime, any place, any play.
We don't ask for a seat at the table. We build our own press box. We don't follow the game. We lead with the mic. Every broadcast is powered by alumni who live this, who know the fight to get airtime, who understand what it means when grandma hears her baby's name on the radio. This is more than sports. This is knowledge, relationships, sports, business. That's KRSB. We represent the movement, the mission, and the money that flows when our stories are told right.
At KRSB Network, Inc., Our passion for HBCU sports drives everything we do. We are committed to providing unparalleled coverage and authentic storytelling that resonates with fans, athletes, and communities alike. Our mission is to create a platform that entertains, educates, inspires, and empowers, while driving positive change and fostering a greater appreciation for the impact of HBCUs on the world of sports and beyond. We live by our motto, anytime, any place, any play. HBCU sports fans never miss a moment of the action, no matter where they are.
Welcome back to the Field House here in Wilmington, Delaware. Had a little jersey issue, and let's just give you this update. We got John Paul Anderson on the court for Lincoln. He's starting in place of B.J. Johnson. So we got Shillingford, Anderson, Hilton, and Julius to our right.
The Lincoln basketball team earlier, and Mr. Julius is actually a 7-footer. It's legit.
He's a good 7-footer?
Yeah.
All right, so set the tip off here. The band is loud. It sounds like they're right underneath us, KB, but they're not. All right, set the tip off. This is Lake. And it's controlled by Cheney. Cheney comes down. This is Hutchinson. Gets it over to number 20, Clyde Frazier. Frazier drops it back off the Lake. Now back to Frazier. Lincoln comes out, double team. Little trap on the left side. They drop it underneath the Lake. Lake trying low post move. Goes up the back, had a shot blocked by Shillingford.
And right away, we see the inside presence of the Lincoln University Lions with a great block by Shillingford.
Cheney opens up half court, 2-3 zone. This is Anderson off the screen. Anderson drops it over to the far side. Wilson, deep three-pointer, no good. Loose ball comes down to Lincoln. As the big man has it, this is Shillingford trying to make a move, but the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be the first turnover, and it will be Cheney's ball.
And the key to the game for Lincoln is controlling those turnovers. I mean, 20 turnovers a game is a lot.
So that's one. We'll keep an eye, just like you said, KB. This is Frazier. Gets it near side over to Hutchinson. Lincoln half court man-to-man. Hutchinson, little give and go with Lake. Swings it out on the post. Deep three-pointer. Almost got the bounce. That's number 22. Gabriel Altman is in the contest for Cheney. Anderson swings it over. We got some jersey changes. Sanders is out there for Lincoln University. So we'll reset the lineup, folks, when we have dead ball. Anderson, a little give up and under. Shot, no good. Gets his own loose ball. Swings it out to Gofer. Misses the shot. And is pulled down by Lincoln for a second attempt. Anderson with his third shot. No good. Loose ball battle for helter-skelter on that end of the court. But Cheney comes out. 1-on-4. He wisely brings it out, and they'll reset the offense. Near side with the rock. Is his three-pointer, no good. Loose ball kicked out. A little offset, KB.
Yeah, you can tell these two teams are trying to figure each other out.
Hutchinson with the rock, being hounded by Wilson. And they're going to count the basket as he kept driving to the Lake. Wilson picks up the foul.
But let's just go back to a play. We watched Lincoln get 3 offensive rebounds with no reward.
Right. So they counted it, or they didn't count it?
They did.
They did not
They didn't
count it.
it.
So Cheney has a rock after that foul, driving the lane. Beautiful move. Clyde Frazier hesitated and just drove down the lane. 2-0 our score. 17-42. First half. Live from the Chase Arena in Wilmington, Delaware. Atlanta Hughes, Kia Bird. Lincoln has it far side. Alawanju, his three-point is up and good from the far side.
And Lincoln not known for their three-point shooting, so open opportunity and took advantage.
All right, so I'm going to set this lineup right.
It is a little confusing.
Yeah, so Cheney has Blackman, Hutchinson, Frazier, Altimus, and Lake on the court. Here's Lake working underneath. tried to skip it out, nearly stolen by Lincoln, but it was saved by Hutchinson. Deep three-pointer, left-hand wing, no good. Loose ball pulled down by Anderson for Lincoln. Lincoln looking to run. They skip it up. This is Sanders, now back to Anderson. Nice fake. Anderson swings it far side. Deep three-pointer up by Pilson, no good, but another rebound for Lincoln. Anderson skips it. Pilson, deep three-pointer, no good. Loose ball pulled down by Cheney. Lincoln back defensively and looking to run.
Great transition defense by
Frazier.
Lincoln.
And Frazier had his shot blocked with no contest by Pilson. So I'm going to reset because they just threw us all off. So Anderson, Olore, Wanju, Pilson, Sanders, and Schillingford on the court for Lincoln. 3-2's our score. Lincoln ahead by 1. Connected.
And Julius is showing why he's Lincoln's leading scorer.
This is Frazier on the left side. Frazier skipped it up top. Little bump, nice up and under move.
Yeah. Strong move in the lane.
That was Hutchinson for Cheney. 5-4 is the score. We talked about the backcourt for Cheney. Cheney, this is a veteran-laden team, as we talked about.
And we can expect that to somewhat bother the younger Lincoln guards. They're going to be aggressive on defense, trying to turn them over.
Deep three-pointer by Sanders, no good. Loose ball comes down to Cheney.
Already we see some subs at the table.
5-4 is the score. Got a hook as Lake tried to get around the big man, Schillingford. Schillingford's going to get napped for the foul. Substitutions into the game.
And this is the battle that we were looking for, right?
Yeah.
Julius and Lake. We said that this was going to be the key to either team having the edge.
So Lincoln inbounding underneath their own basket, out of our view. Zero driving, skips it over to Lake. Lake working in the lane, nothing there to swing it out. Deep three-pointer is up and good for Cheney. Hutchinson, Cheney with an early 8-5 advantage.
And Hutchinson with a nice look, the jumper looked pure.
Yeah, still have 5-4, but that's, 7-5 advantage by Cheney. Lincoln now moving it around. Deep three-pointer. P.J. Johnson just came in and wasted no time getting on the scoring board.
And with this zone that Cheney's playing, it's almost like they're daring Lincoln to shoot that three-pointer.
8-7. Both teams shared a couple threes. Now we got tied up as Lake and Schillingford. Possession arrow will favor Lincoln. We got a timeout on the court. I'm going to keep it here, KB. Get myself settled in. Different vantage point for me.
It is a very different vantage point, and I'm not sure who's in charge of the thermostat here, but it just got real up here.
All right, so 8-7's our score. Relata Hughes, Kia Bird, live from the Chase Field House. A home game for Lincoln. Battle of the first. Lincoln, Cheney. These guys are going at it. Beautiful thing. So let's talk about, this is a completely different Lincoln team that we see here tonight, KB.
Right. So when we were covering Lincoln, it was during their championship run. You know, they had a squad that was full of, Jersey, New York guards, a couple of them that have gone on to play overseas. I know Bakir Cleveland is now playing somewhere overseas. I believe Aiden Anderson has gotten himself a contract. So there's some players over there that's had some success.
Okay, so word of the wise, never burn popcorn. Never burn popcorn. 8-7 is our score. Lincoln on top by 1. So Lincoln not shy. They've shot the rock 8 times. They're 3 of 8 from the field. Cheney's 3 of 10, excuse me. Cheney's 3 of 8 from the field. This is Anderson bringing it up for Lincoln. Cheney in that 2-3 zone. They skip it over to Johnson. Anderson working the top of the key. Anderson caught. Swings it back to Johnson. Johnson deep 3-pointers up and good.
Johnson is out here feeling it tonight.
DJ Johnson with his second 3-pointer.
So you have to wonder if Cheney's going to switch up that defense and try to pester him a little bit. That's the same spot he hit the last 3-pointer.
Smith into the game with the left hand, shot up off the glass and good. Not out of control, seemed very much in control, driving with that offhand.
Yeah, Coach Hodge wanted to travel, but the refs thought otherwise.
Substitutions in the game. So for Lincoln, they got Anderson, Julius, Sanders, Johnson, and Tropnaz. Cheney goes back with Blackman, Hutchinson, Frazier, Wood, and Smith. Nice catch. Julius catches it. He's 3 of 3 from the field, KB, as he hit that shot from the right elbow.
And we can see why Lincoln runs their offense through him.
13-9. Cheney moving it around on the far side. This is Wood. KB's going to be responsible, ladies and gentlemen, for knocking the table over, trying to see.
And like you said, it's a different vantage point. But I do have my progressives on, so it's not a distance issue.
All right, 13-9. 13-33 here in the first half. Cheney inbounding. To get it up top. This is Frazier. Frazier quickly double team. Smith had to go out nearly to half court. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Deep 3-pointer right elbow by Hutchinson. But we got a foul on the play.
Yeah.
And I believe they're going to ding
Talik Fields.
Yeah, Fields got dinged with that one. That'll be his first.
Hand in the cookie jar because they were about to get a shot clock violation.
And instead, he gives going to the line. Got Hutchinson shooting 3 shots. Team down 13-9.
And I got to give a shout out to the Cheney coaches over there dressed, Sunday sharp with their suits and ties on.
Definitely church style. Hutchinson hits the first. He's shooting from the foul line 67% for the year. Reach rep. Softball. Knocks in 2 of 3. There's another one coming to him. And by the way, folks, so Cheney's shooting, if you're on the clock, left to right, as Hutchinson hits all 3. It's a 1-point ball game. Full-court pressure being applied by Cheney.
Let's see how Lincoln handles this.
Anderson got turned over. Anderson stole it back, but he's on the line, so possession will be with Cheney. 13-12 is our score. And as I was saying, KB, you got left to right. Cheney's on the right side. Lincoln's on the left side.
But what a smart move by Cheney to put a full court press right after a made foul shot with a very susceptible, team. A very vulnerable team, rather.
Cheney inbounding underneath their own basket. Literally, I have to stand up. Still can't see.
Is it my big head?
No, that's not your head. They get it in. This is Smith. Fadeaway shot from 6 feet. No good. Loose ball comes down to Lincoln. This is Sanders bringing it up left hand. Beautiful entry pass into the post. Tropnaz misses a shot. Cheney now has it. Go up and under. Layup by Hutchinson. But DJ Hutchinson with a grown man move, KB.
That's not his first one. He finishes through traffic with ease, and he's not scared to go amongst those trees.
14-13. Cheney leading Lincoln. We talked about at the pregame. The records are out the book when you talk about a rivalry. And Cheney feels as though if they ever had a team to beat Lincoln, these young men are that group.
And Cheney, you know, overall has always played Lincoln tough, but it's always a point in the game where the switch flips and
That's
Lincoln
true.
tends to take over.
So let's just give you some quick team stats and look at our early leaders. So you have Julius Alaray-Wanshu, 7 points. Hutchinson has 10 points for Cheney. I mean, Cheney only has 14.
But Hutchinson, he's a tough matchup for these younger guards. He's going right into the teeth of the defense.
All right, so we're back in action. Hutchinson steals that one right there. Loose ball thrown up and miss. Number 12 got his hands on that one. That was Curtis for Cheney. DJ Johnson, off-balance shot, hit the back of the backboard there. Got fouled by BJ Smith with the fadeaway.
And this is a defensive-minded Cheney team. So you see they've shown Lincoln a couple of looks. They were in a 2-3 zone trying to pressure them into shooting a three-pointer. Now they've switched back to a man-to-man defense.
That's the first foul on Cheney. Actually, second foul, excuse me. At the line, Johnson connects with his first shot. So the design of the field house, I'm thinking the sound is coming from, which is our left, but no, it's coming from our right. It's the Cheney people. Oh, man.
And
First
meanwhile,
game of the year.
we see Julius Olarawahu get his first rest of the night.
Yes. So BJ Johnson connects on the pair. On the seesaw, Lincoln now on top, 15-14. Johnson pressuring the ball. Cheney has no problem breaking that one. Here's the man doing all the damage, Hutchinson. Hutchinson got bumped, had the ball stolen away from him by Johnson. Johnson racing up on that side, skips it out. Deep three-pointer by Bridges. No good, goes over the back and gets stuck on the iron and behind the shot clock on the backboard.
I'm glad he did that in friendly territory because wow.
12-13. 14-14 is our score. Let's see if the official can do it.
And I saw something very cool, a very similar situation. And they were trying so hard. All these guys were trying so hard to get the ball down. And it took the cheerleaders to build a pyramid and go up and release the ball. Absolutely. They saved the day.
What state was that?
Huh?
Sound like some Texas stuff. All right, Orlando Hughes, Kia Bird, battle of the first. Chase Fieldhouse, Wilmington, Delaware. Cheney with the rock, trailing by 1.
And now Lincoln showing a little zone 1-2-2 defense, trying to slow down Hutchinson.
Cheney showing a little motion, three-pointer left-hand side, up, no good. This ball comes down to Amadou Fall. He's in the ball game for Lincoln. Lincoln's now already played 9 different players, KB.
Yeah. And you can expect that on a team that's really trying to come together and trying to figure out what the best lineup is going to look like.
Ball misses that shot. Loose ball comes down the wood. Long outlet ahead, and that's E.J. Smith. E.J. lays it in, and it puts Cheney back up top by 1.
Smith showing great patience, waiting for the defense to go by him for the easy layup.
Ball gets over the Bridges. Now back over to Johnson. Put it into the post. This is Shillingford. Shillingford is going to be out on the ground. His arms all around him. It's number 25, Wood. It's giving all the prison look.
The ref called a foul, but from where I was looking, it looked like a little cubic shuffle from here.
Cubic shuffle? Oh, I thought it was prison love. He was holding him. Lincoln will inbound underneath their basket, left side. They get it in, they threw it away, and that is turnover number 4 for Lincoln.
Okay. So they're kind of right on pace. We're almost at the halfway mark of the first half.
11-19, 16-15. Yeah, you're actually right. So let's see. Let's reset the lineups, though.
Let's not act so surprised that I'm actually right.
No, listen. Listen. It's our first game of the year that we've done, so we got to cut up a little bit here. 16-15. Got that foul is on DJ Johnson. His first, team's fifth. This is Wood inbounding it, gets it up top to Carson into the game. Carson back to Wood. Good guarded by Fall out through that circle. There's a bounce pass into Wood. Okay, nice spin move. Turns around, left it short. This ball battle for it under the board. It's all Lincoln Lions. DJ Johnson bringing it up left hand. Nice screen by Amadou. Ball has the top key. Training in a half-court 2-3 zone. 18 seconds on the play clock. Wood step back three-pointer from the left side. No ball. No good. This ball pulled down by Lincoln. Anderson pulls up his shot. No good. And then a beautiful move by Smith as he went up and grabbed that loose ball. 16-15 is our score. Deep three-pointer halfway in and bounces back out by Wood. And Lincoln looking to make them pay. Anderson. To Johnson. Johnson pushing off. Skips it. Three-pointer open wide on that right side. It's good by Sanders. And Sanders gets on the board with his first three-pointer.
So the statistics say that Lincoln shoots the three-pointer at what? 28%, did we say?
Yes.
So far, they're proving Cheney, can't really stop their three-point shooting.
You talk about a three-pointer. Cheney puts their own three-pointer in, as that was number 5. Carson gets his three-pointer. 19-18. Amadou Fall says, let me try it, and he connects.
Oh, my goodness.
So, timeout on the floor. 21-19.
Right.
And you just talk about three-pointers, KB. Lincoln is 2 of 7, but that's not right.
That can't be right.
That's not right. Actually, Lincoln, three-pointers, they're 5 of 15 from three-point land, shooting 33%. And Cheney's 2 of 7. Our score is 21-19.
But
I don't have my progressive glasses.
It's a shame. I would let you borrow mine, but I need them right now. But one thing I do want to point out is both teams utilize their bigs in a very traditional way. We've seen them both go to their bigs on the block, back to the basket, using traditional big man post moves. Now with a lot of college basketball, we see a lot of stretch 4s and 5s where they want to pop out and shoot the three, but these bigs are on the block battling.
All right, so look at this stat, KB. Lincoln is out rebounding Cheney 15-6. 15-6.
Well, we do know that their 7-footer, Shillingford, is a double-double machine. His career high for Lincoln right now is 15 rebounds. He had a game where he 15 points, 15 rebounds. So we know he knows how to clear the glass.
All right, so it will be Cheney's ball after that timeout. We'll reset the lineup momentarily for you. Cheney brings it up. This is Carson running the point. So it's Carson, Smith, Curtis, and Blackman. It's a Smith. Now to Carson, deep three-pointer from the right side. It's up and good.
Man, basket's looking big to both of these teams.
22-21. And we saw the stats. We prepared for this game. Like, I'm impressed by what Cheney has on the court right now.
Absolutely.
It's a turnover. Amadou Fall unable to handle that one. This is Blackman in traffic. Skips it over the lake. Gets it back to Blackman. 19 seconds on the play clock. Lincoln half court man to man. There's Blackman, deep three-pointer, no good. Battle for loose ball is nearly controlled by Chaney, but we're going to have a loose ball foul.
I think they called that on Chaney, yeah.
Blackman tried to go up against Julius Alaradmujo to just check back into the game.
But you can see Chaney trying to speed these Lincoln guards up.
22-21. Anderson, Holloway Wanju, Sanders, Johnson, and Paul for Lincoln. This is Anderson. Gets it into Julius. Julius being guarded. On that post. Gets in. Beautiful move. Just beat him with just that first move off the dribble.
He got him on the hip, and after that first step, he was gone.
Julius, 12 points. Chaney swings it inside. Beautiful move.
Back and forth we go.
Carson, 24-23. B.J. Johnson looking to his bench. Both coaches are off the bench coaching. Anderson thought about it, now gives it back to B.J. Johnson. This three-pointer left short. This ball down to Chaney. Lincoln's back defensively, so they're not allowing Chaney to run. Lake has it over the three-point circle. Not there. Brings it down to Hutchinson. Hutchinson picked up his dribble. Beautiful defense by Lincoln.
There we go with the bigs.
Yeah. Get inside. Nice cut off by Lincoln. And there you go. Blackman with his second three-pointer of the night. And it's a 27-23 advantage for the Wolves.
Yeah, well, the note we marked about Blackman, he's their leader on the court.
A 2-3 zone. Lincoln has been making them pay for sitting in that zone. There's a deep three-pointer, no good. Loose ball will come down to Chaney. Chaney racing in ahead. This is Hutchinson on the right side. Turns his back to Blackman. Beautiful head fake up and under by Carson. Nothing there. Defensively, Lincoln got back. 60 seconds on the play clock, 27-23. The three-pointer by Blackman. Halfway down, he came out. Loose ball down to Anderson. Johnson with a beautiful no-look pass underneath the Bridges Jr.
Yeah. Chaney unable to get back on defense, and Lincoln making them pay.
27-25. Drive. Everything but the basket for Carson for Chaney. Johnson put it up and under Tim Hardaway style. Went up. Wood made him just take that one back. Deep three-pointer in the corner. It's Sanders. And Sanders with his second three-pointer.
And if there was any day to get hot from three, it's today.
5:47, 28-27. Lake has it. Right elbow. Gets Julius up in the air. Scores through Julius. And he muscled him to the basket as the big man, Lake, scores and will have an opportunity at a three-point play, KP.
We just saw an extra plate on the weight bar. That's what just happened. Pure bully.
Great defense by Holloway Wanju. But I mean, Lake just physically moved him. And if you look at it, Lake 6'8", Julius is 6'5". But physically, Julius is not a small young man, but Lake's much bigger.
Yeah.
About to say he looked like I'm not going to pick the kids. Game 1 of the season, maybe game 5. Baskets up and good. 30-28, 5:36. Self-substitutions into the contest for both teams.
And so far, both teams not able to pull away. You know, Lincoln showing that they can shoot from three-point land tonight. And Chaney, you know, with their shifty guards, are not afraid to go into the teeth of the defense against these two 7-footers.
All right, so 28-30. Lincoln trailing Chaney by 2. This is Anderson, top of the key. Half-court man-to-man being applied by Chaney. He's over to Schillerford. Schillerford lays it out to Bridges. Bridges up his dribble, nothing there. Got to get it over to Pilson. Back to Schiller for 1 second. Deep three-pointer from downtown. No good. Got a shot clock violation. And I'm sure that makes Coach Julius Hodge feel some kind of way.
And Lincoln missed a great opportunity to feed Shillingford, who had Cheney right on their back, on his back.
And Coach Hodge pulled him out immediately, KB.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately.
Like they say, that'll do it.
Frazier with the rock for Cheney. He's over to Blackman. Blackman to Lake. Lake looking to make a move. Gets his man up in the air. Missing the shot, but he traveled on the baseline. Going up against Shillingford, 7 feet. Everyone thinks about it. You said you walk by him, so he's a legit 7-footer, you said.
For sure. But we see Lake's intentions. Yeah. Lake is definitely looking to bully the block.
All right, so Lincoln, call timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. Come back after this. You are listening to HBCU basketball, the battle of the first. Right here on the KRSB Network.
Friday Night Lights, Saturday Pride. Your team deserves to be heard. From the heart of your campus to fans across the map, this is your broadcast. This is KRSB Network. Anytime, any place, any play. Picture this. Back in my day, catching all the HBCU sports action wasn't as easy as scrolling on your fancy phones. But KRSB, these folks are changing the game. And let me tell you, it's a beautiful thing to see. Think of KRSB as the main stage, the big microphone for all our HBCU sports. They're making sure the sounds of a Tuskegee touchdown or a Winston-Salem State fast break reach every ear that wants to hear it, especially on those phones you're always glued to. KRSB is stepping up just like that, but for our schools, our teams. So the next time you tune in and feel that energy, that connection to our heritage and our teams, just know that's us. We're KRSB Network Incorporated, the folks dedicated to bringing you the authentic sound and spirit of HBCU sports. Anytime, any place, any play.
And welcome back to Chase Fieldhouse here on the campus. Well, not the campus. It's the actual Fieldhouse, KB.
Right, our Delaware Blue Coats.
The G League team on court of the 76ers. Echo box galore. Later use Kia Bird. After that time out, it will be Lincoln ball. Lincoln comes out with Anderson, Wilson, Sanders, Shillingford, and Johnson. Anderson top of 2. Cheney now switching out to a little bit man-to-man. 30-28 to our score. Deep three-pointer by Lincoln. No good. And loose ball comes out to Wilson. Wilson caught a dangerous cross-court pass. Nearly stolen away. Anderson took it back. Laid it up off the glass. Shot's no good. The loose ball picked up by the big man. And that's Shillingford who put it in. At 7 feet tall, young man. I know you're only a sophomore. You got to take that one to the house.
Yeah. And so far, Lincoln's still controlling the glass on both ends.
30 is our score. Lincoln 20 rebounds to only 8 rebounds to Cheney. Frazier puts it in the basket from the right side, giving Cheney the 2-point advantage. Hutchinson pressuring Johnson, but he's going to pick up a foul. That's going to be Hutchinson's first foul, team's 5th. Team foul situation. Cheney with 5, Lincoln with 6.
And Hutchinson doing his best Pat Bev impersonation, picking up at 94 feet.
Yeah, that's a name we haven't seen.
Oh, yo, you've seen it, but it...
Or heard in a while. All right, B.J. Johnson off the Shillingford screen on the right-hand side. Johnson skips it over to Pilson. Pilson now to Sanders. Trying to get it inside to Shillingford. Ball is turned over. Just a dangerous turnover by Frazier. Lincoln coming the other way. Loose ball. We got a nasty reach down by Altimus as he just kind of hit the face.
Caught him right in his mug.
This will be a 16 foul. Official Ola out Aliyu says it's on the ground. So it will be Lincoln ball.
And both teams even with 6 fouls apiece, 16 fouls apiece.
3:20. Set trigger and inbound is Anderson. Anderson get it into Pilson. Pilson shot 8 feet is good. So Pilson caught it in rhythm and ties his ball game up to that left side baseline.
Perfect execution on that inbound play.
Frazier gonna make a move. Gillifer stepped out on him. He drove right by them, and Frazier with a nice move.
And I'm seeing Lincoln's a little vulnerable in the lane.
34-32. Jay Johnson bringing it over. Johnson over between his legs. Pounded by Smith, and we're going to get a foul call on Smith. Not shooting. That was 1-1. That will put PJ Johnson to the line to shoot 1-1. 32-34, KB.
He looked like he wanted to follow him to the locker room. That was harassment.
Yeah. We talked about these teams. We'll talk about it a little bit more at halftime. But I'm rather impressed by both coaches.
Well, both coaches are fairly new to the program. You know, Coach Hodge in his second year, and Coach, is it, how do you say the head coach's last name for Cheney again?
I will tell you that in a second. You set me up good.
Bushrod.
Yes.
Coach Bushrod. You know, both are handling their programs, trying to rebuild them.
So, all right, so first shot on the line by Johnson's good on that 1-1. Has a second shot coming to him. 2:44 here in the first half. Johnson connects. That's his 10th point of the game. BJ Johnson.
Now Lincoln showing a little full court press.
Well, Lincoln showing that 1-2-2. Cheney broke it. Smith just shuffled 1 foot. Now that was a Cupid shuffle, baby.
Yeah. Slide to the right.
Yeah, slide to the left. Crisscross, yeah. 2:37 turnover on Cheney. That's their 5th. Lincoln has 8 turnovers. Cheney has 5. Rebounding situation keeping Lincoln in the game. Aside from the 3-point shooting, 20 rebounds to only 8 for Cheney. Sanders. It's over to Johnson. Johnson. It's push off. Goes up the left hand. This is everything. Loose ball comes out to Frazier. Frazier. Nice feed to his man. Puts it off the glass. Misses the layup. Loose ball controlled by Lincoln. And 3 Cheney players tied him up. Possession arrow favors Cheney. Have a timeout on the floor.
And we saw the refs quickly run over to defuse any potential situation.
Timeout by Cheney. I need a timeout. 2:16 here. We will be back to Lincoln in just a moment. Actually, Lincoln. Back to Chase Fieldhouse in just a moment. Here on the KRSB Network.
You feel that? That's the sound of your school getting the respect it's earned. That's why I'm here. That's why we're here. KRSB Network. Anytime, any place, any play.
At KRSB Network, Inc., our passion for HBCU sports drives everything we do. We are committed to providing unparalleled coverage and authentic storytelling that resonates with fans, athletes, and communities alike. Our mission is to create a platform that entertains, educates, inspires, and empowers, while driving positive change and fostering a greater appreciation for the impact of HBCUs on the world of sports and beyond. We live by our motto, anytime, any place, any play. HBCU sports fans never miss a moment of the action, no matter where they are.
And welcome back to the Chase Fieldhouse. Orlando Hughes, Kia Bird, battle of the first. And it has been everything that his name said. Tied at 34, 2:16. Both teams have struggled a bit this season, but they're playing hard on both sides.
We talked about it. This is for bragging rights. This is for pride.
The jump ball, possession arrow favorite Cheney, so they'll inbound underneath their own basket. They get it in for the three-pointer to Blackman. Blackman stepped on the line. And it's going to be a turnover on Cheney. That will be their 6th turnover. And give you a quick summary, folks. We'll do that after this.
Because the next thing I want to know how many lead changes we've had.
We've had, I'll tell you that momentarily. Don't challenge my skills, baby. Don't challenge my skills.
I'm right at you.
Yeah, don't challenge my skills. So, I mean, this will tell you something. Both teams have had 31 possessions.
Wow.
Right? 31 possessions, right? Got Cheney, 18 points underneath in the paint. Only 8 for Lincoln. That'll tell you everything. I'm gonna get you a little seesaw. How many times we've been on the seesaw in just a moment. Lincoln with the rock now, top of key trip pass. Swings it over to Johnson. Johnson nearly threw it away. Beautiful hands on the play. Peterson laying down the ball underneath their own basket.
Cheney trying to take away that interior presence for Lincoln with that zone.
B.J. Johnson step back, three-pointer at the 3 or 2.
That was definitely a 2.
Three-pointer, 36-34. B.J. Johnson now with 12 points to lead the way for Lincoln. Beautiful move up under. I mean, a grown man move there.
Had him in the blender.
Yeah. Frazier now with 8 points. Lopez, deep three-pointer, no good. Loose ball foul with Anderson left all alone. 38-36.
Back and forth we go.
Frazier walking up. Skips it over to Wood. Wood dribbling on that left side. Trying to back down Slopnas. Lost the ball, but it's going to be fouled. And that was Pilson who fouled the big man, Wood. So Wood will go to the line to shoot 1-1.
And Wood, the junior 6'8" forward from Polk State in Florida.
So Wood for the season. Only shot 2 foul shots for the season, so this will be his 3rd.
Wasn't that nice?
Yeah, he's 100. He's 100%.
Don't you? You just jinxed him. I know it.
First shot's up. That's good. He missed the shot. He's still doing well. 66%. Sanders now over to B.J. Johnson. Under a minute to go. 38-36. Johnson picks up the cheap foul on Lake. Reached in there. So B.J. Johnson will go back to the foul line. And he's a perfect 4 of 4. He's the only Lincoln player, KB, to shoot foul shots this first half.
Yeah. And for Lincoln, we have to give them some credit on the glass. Like if they can turn some into those offensive rebounds into points, they're up 10 in this game.
Yeah. That's a missing. So I guess Mike Hicks works on both players.
Yes, it does.
32 seconds. Cheney now with the rock moving left right on your dial. Half-court man-to-man being applied by Lincoln. Cheney looking to move. Dribbling inside. Turning the rock over. And here's Anderson. Anderson behind his back. Skips it out. Deep three-pointer by Sanders. No good. But there to clean up everything is Pilson.
And just like we talked about, those offensive rebounds turning into points.
40-36. Beautiful move. Deep three-pointer at the buzzer. No good. 40-36. Lincoln went on a little short mini run. to end that first half. One number that's standing out. 24 rebounds to 10.
That says a lot. So for Lincoln, you have.
Since 1854, the concept of higher learning for African Americans has thrived and flourished here, nestled in these rolling farmlands and wooded hilltops of Chester County, Pennsylvania. Lincoln University provides a rigorous liberal arts education that teaches students how to hone essential skills like critical thinking, speaking, writing, and problem solving, and prepares graduates to thrive amid the unprecedented market shifts characteristic of a global knowledge-based economy. Lincoln is committed to providing students with the opportunity for an exceptional, affordable education in an environment that is socially rewarding and academically challenging. Students leave Lincoln University with the teamwork, interpersonal, and leadership skills employers are looking for. This historically black college is poised and ready to continue its legacy of producing leaders well into the future. Learn more today about Lincoln University. Learn, liberate, lead.
HBCU action here on the KRSB Network. We'll be back right after this.
From the court to the field, every moment revealed. KRSB's got your game, excitement unsealed. HBCU pride, flowing wide, flowing deep. We're the voice of the legends, in the memories we keep. KRSB, on your dial, set it free. Anytime, any place where you wanna be. Catch the spirit, feel the beat in every display. KRSB with you, every game, every play. Lincoln University, Lions stepping proud. Roaring with might above the crowd, with tradition so strong, history unfolds in every heart. Our stories told from LU Athletic Stadium to the mag. We never back down. We win with family, with excellence and pride. We soar so high in the spirit of greatness, reaching for the sky.
Picture this. Back in my day, catching all the HBCU sports action wasn't as easy as scrolling on your fancy phones. But KRSB, these folks are changing the game. And let me tell you, it's a beautiful thing to see. Think of KRSB as the main stage, the big microphone for all our HBCU sports. They're making sure the sounds of a Tuskegee touchdown or a Winston-Salem State fast break reach every ear that wants to hear it, especially on those phones you're always glued to. KRSB is stepping up just like that, but for our schools, our teams. So the next time you tune in and feel that energy, that connection to our heritage and our teams, just know that's us. We're KRSB Network Incorporated, the folks dedicated to bringing you the authentic sound and spirit of HBCU sports. Anytime, any place, any play.
You feel that? That's the sound of your school getting the respect it's earned. That's why I'm here. That's why we're here. KRSB Network. Anytime, any place, any play.
Friday Night Lights, Saturday Pride. Your team deserves to be heard from the heart of...
Lincoln University is the first institution founded anywhere in the world designed to provide higher education in the arts and sciences for youth of African descent. Today, Lincoln graduates continue to make names for themselves in business, the sciences, religion, education, law enforcement, as well as many other fields, continuing the legacy to learn, liberate, and lead.
Lincoln. Foul was on Anderson. That's his second. Blake has it. Goes up, left elbow. Shots up and good.
He had to
Cheney.
take it for a minute, but it looked pure.
Yeah, he does.
Open, take it.
41. Don't laugh at me, KB. Little turnover on Cheney. Cheney sees him turn Lincoln over. Missed one shot. Got the follow-up. Here's the third. Misses that one, but gets a bailout call. The smallest of them all, Hutchinson, getting grimy on the boards.
Hey. Strapped up. Three rebounds in a row. Finally pays off. He's going to the line for two.
6'4" Hutchinson amongst the trees. Got that Shillingford. Yeah.
6'4", okay.
Yeah. Got him at 6'4". Doesn't look 6'4" to me. As he misses the first. 49-43 our score. 16-33. Battle of the first. KRSB.
So we're going to look for Cheney to go into their full court press if this is a make.
Second shot's up. No good. This ball comes down to Shillingford. Cheney trailing 49-43. Lincoln's ahead. They skipping near side. It's Julius. Try to dropped off the shoulder for it, got poked away. Here's another pass. Active hands by Cheney. Johnson with nice dribble skill. Skips it near side. Julius three-pointer from the key. No good. And the loose ball comes down to Cheney. Here's Frazier. Frazier gets it over to Blackman. Well, reset it. Frazier with that. Loose ball. Misses everything. Altimus. Lincoln walks it up. 49-43. 15-49.
Lincoln looking to slow it down, maybe set up their offense and get Julius involved on the block.
Lincoln doing exactly what you say, KB. Moving it around. Here's Julius. Nice spin move. Up and under with the left hand is good. He used the basket to guard off that block. 51-43. 8-point advantage. Cheney breaks that one with no problem. Deep three-pointer left side. Up and good. So two great possessions by both teams.
Joshua Blackman having the confidence to shoot that three with only one player back.
51-46. Cheney ahead. Cheney's exposed. Didn't shut off. The man missed a wide open bunny. And that was Sanders. This ball came down to Shillingford. Here's Anderson with his deep three-pointer. Shot's no good. Long outlet. Here Sanders goes up, got bumped, and he'll put it off the glass to go to the line. DJ Anderson, not a wise foul there for the young man.
But Joshua Blackman doing exactly what you're supposed to do in that situation. Go right into the teeth of the defense and try to get that and one.
All right, so 51-46, Lincoln ahead of Cheney. It's the battle of the first right here from the Chase Fieldhouse. This is KRSB. We'll be back right after this.
We don't ask for a seat at the table. We build our own press box. We don't follow the game. We lead with the mic. Every broadcast is powered by alumni who live this, who know the fight to get airtime, who understand what it means when grandma hears her baby's name on the radio. This is more than sports. This is knowledge, relationships, sports, business. That's KRSB. We represent the movement, the mission, and the money that flows when our stories are told right.
Picture this. Back in my day, catching all the HBCU sports action wasn't as easy as scrolling on your fancy phones. But KRSB, these folks are changing the game. And let me tell you, it's a beautiful thing to see. Think of KRSB as the main stage, the big microphone for all our HBCU sports. They're making sure the sounds of a Tuskegee touchdown or a Winston-Salem State fast break reach every ear that wants to hear it, especially on those phones you're always glued to. KRSB is stepping up just like that, but for our schools, our teams. So the next time you tune in and feel that energy, that connection to our heritage and our teams, just know that's us. We're KRSB Network Incorporated, the folks dedicated to bringing you the authentic sound and spirit of HBCU sports, anytime, any place, any play.
And welcome back to the Chase Fieldhouse. Orlando Hughes, Kia Bird, battle of the first, Lincoln Cheney. Lincoln on top, 51-46, 14-47. At the line to shoot. Two shots is Frazier for Cheney. Clyde Frazier, the sophomore guard, connects on the first. That's his 9th point, KB.
Very unique foul shooting style. He gets all the way up on his tippy toes. Watch.
And he will see, and he does. That one didn't help him, though. He's one of two. Amadou Fall in the game. Gets the rebound. 51-47. Lincoln has it. At point for it, Lincoln is Anderson. Now to Fall. Fall had it deflected away. And here's Cheney out on the break. The rock is Carson. Carson swings it out. The Lake thought about the three, but not there. Great closeout by Lincoln. Here's Lake working inside the lane. Goes up. Left-handed shot off the glass. Does not get the roll. However, loose ball comes out to Lincoln. Lincoln looking to run. DJ Johnson on that left side trying to work on the baseline.
But you got to think Cheney is going to continue to go to their big man.
Here's BJ Johnson up under, off balance shot, no good, but there to clean up everything with Shropbox. We got a kick ball. And Sanders' kick ball went right in the face of Coach Hodge.
They better be glad they're up, because otherwise, practice tomorrow, he's
Yeah.
going to be on the line for an extra suicide.
That's not a good move. Not a good move. Let's set the lineup real quick. Lincoln has Anderson, Sanders, Johnson, Tropnas, and Paul. Cheney comes back out with Blackman, Frazier, Blake, Curtis, and Carson.
And one thing Lincoln doesn't lack this year is some size.
They are big. Lincoln is definitely big. And we're so used to seeing, I don't want to say our Lincoln, but the Lincoln that we were used to calling was such a guard-driven team.
Right.
And, you know, Coach Hodge, you got to see what he's building. There's not too many CIAA teams with a lot of size.
Right.
We've always said CIAA is strictly guard-driven.
Exactly. But, you know, with him building a team that involves a 7-footer, you got a 6'7", you can see, you know, the program progressing and being a force to reckon with in the CIAA and beyond.
You are correct. Genuine Tropaz. I mean, Genuine 6'10". I'm just looking there. He just pulled by him. No good. Lake gets the loose ball. Lake gets his man up in the air. Draws a foul. Amadou Fall got up in the air. Coach Hodge telling Amadou, just put your hands up, young man.
Yeah, but D'Angelo Lake giving up an inch or two, but he's definitely got them on the scale.
Well, he'll be at the line to shoot too. He is 1 of 1 for the day. Let's take a look at our leading scorers, KB. Hutchinson has 13 to pace Cheney, DJ Johnson, and Julius Alaron Wade.
I'm sure that's not it.
Alaron Wager. Excuse me, Julius. That's 13. I'm not sure my professionalism today. As Lake converts on 2. 53-49. 5-point advantage.
Back to the full court press for Cheney.
So it's a 1-2-2 pressure. And in to grab the ball is Curtis.
Cheney trying to expose Lincoln's weakness.
Oh, Mark Curtis. Yeah. Trying to turn him over. Possession arrow still is with Cheney now, right?
No, I think it's still. Yeah, it's Cheney ball.
Yeah. So it was a turnover when Lincoln.
Excellent tie up by Cheney.
So with that turnover, that'll be the chance on Lincoln. I don't even see the possession arrow, Kate. Can you see
Yeah,
one?
I see it, but it's on Lincoln's side, not Cheney's.
Okay.
So that's a scorer table's error. Scorer table error.
Okay. My vision works aren't working. It's a catch and shoot. No good. But there for the putback is Carson, the little man.
Yeah.
Carson gets his 5th point of the contest.
He got up for that. Never hit the ground.
Substitutions for Lincoln into the game is Field. First time today.
Back to a 2-point game.
53-51. 13-25. A 2-2-1 defense. Ball picked up the dribble. Nearly had it thrown away. Hodge skipped to far side to B.J. Johnson. Johnson wisely waits and resets the offense for Coach Hodge. 15 seconds on the shot clock. This is Johnson top of the key. Tropaz comes with the screen. Look, high and roll, but Johnson keeps it. Gets his man up in the air and throws the ball off the board. He'll be at the line to shoot 2. Kind of thought that B.J. Johnson missed the big man rolling to the basket there,
Yeah.
maybe.
I saw a partial part of that play because of our vantage point.
That's it. I don't know. We got too many people listening to us that know a movie theater back in the day. But if you're old enough to know a movie theater from the 80s, we are in the balcony seats.
Yeah.
And not on the first row of the balcony seats. Actually, we are. Because you feel like if you lean on this bar, that may be it for you. B.J. Johnson at the line to shoot 2.
And B.J. Johnson having a good night.
He is.
14 points.
14 points, as KB mentioned. 4 of 11 shooting. 2 turnovers. 21 minutes of action. The shot's up, and it's good.
And we haven't seen much productivity from Julius
Yes.
in this second half. So look to get him going and get some separation for Lincoln.
From the line, 54-51. They can still pressure him. This boy picked up his dribble, got himself trapped in the backcourt. And they got Lincoln did force the turnover.
Good defense by Lincoln.
Yeah,
forcing the turnover.
Curtis got 2 clips. And I was just looking here. Maybe in the second half, it's a 1-point scoring match. 15-14 here in the second half. Training by 1 in the second half. Lincoln's still leading by 3. Nice give and go. As Stropnas catches it, misses the shot, draws the foul. See what that foul's on. Fouls on Hutchinson.
And so far, this has been kind of a low-scoring game. Pretty average for Lincoln.
Yeah.
But, as we talked about earlier, Chaney can really fill the stat sheet up on the scoring side.
Stropnas, first shot's up off the back end of the iron. 12:37, 51-54. Lincoln with the advantage. I don't know, did you just jinx us by talking about the low scoring? Because we've been to those games where the score doesn't change for like 8 minutes. Stropnas misses the second. We got a lane violation. Number 5, Carson jumped into the lane big time.
That's not something we always see called in these games.
He's saying Stropnas falls with his shooting. So Stropnas got 3 shots, missed all 3. This ball picked up by Chaney. It's number 2. It's Hutchinson. Gives it over to Curtis. 54-51. Lincoln leading by 3. Curtis brings it up. It's Smith. Smith directing traffic to Carson. Carson in the lane. Hop step, skip to the far side. Hutchinson 3-pointer from the left side is up. And we are tied.
That time, Chaney being very patient on their offense, moving the ball around to that open 3-pointer.
12 minutes here in the second half. Tied at 54. Kia Bird's opening monologue. Throw the records out of the books as B.J. Johnson disconnects. B.J. being aggressive as he gets in for his 15th point.
So here we go, right at the halfway mark of the second half.
56-54. Beautiful look by Hutchinson. Floating left-handed shot, no good in the lane, but we got a foul.
Looks like it's going to go on Chaney. The loose ball foul on the rebound.
Chaney, I don't see a flashing player number.
Yeah. I think they called it on Jason Young on the rebound. He was trying to plead his case to the referee.
Right.
Which puts them in Lincoln in the bonus.
Wow.
Oh, no, not yet.
Loose ball foul. I'm not trusting the scoreboard, KB.
Yeah.
So, 56-54, Lincoln has the rock, moving left to right on your dive. Full-court pressure being applied by Chaney. There's Julius, backdoor to Amadou Fall, misses the dunk. Loose ball comes down to Cheney. Cheney looking to run. Here's Hutchinson in the lane, goes up over all three players, misses the shot, but he draws the foul. And Amadou Fall is
Cloud was ready to erupt.
6. Amadou Fall is 6 feet less. KB. Julius set him up with a nice feed. He was unable to cash that one in, which would have, like you said, erupted this crowd. All right, so Kia Bird gives us her real opinion.
Huh?
She gives her real opinion. Hutchinson hits the first.
I'm sorry.
So, into the contest, Shillingford comes and he replaces all the way on.
Yeah, Hutchinson looking to tie this game up. And we kind of expected this. We kind of expected the seesaw game back and forth. Both of these teams really trying to get to know one another. This is a new roster for both teams.
All right. Got a lane violation on Cheney. Second one.
Next, we're going to get a 3 seconds in the lane.
Sheesh. Lane violation on the foul shot. So 56-55. Making inbound. Nice. Got issues in the backcourt. Here's Johnson. Needs to get it across half court. Johnson finds Fall. Fall will jam that one home with no problem. 58-55. Beautiful possession by Lincoln. Busting that Cheney full court zone. Beautiful shot. Shot goes up. Blocked by Amadou Fall. Lincoln on the break. Here's B.J. Johnson. Reverse layup off the glass, and it's good.
Yeah. Nice little run by Lincoln. And so far, it's been Fall who's been the catalyst for that, with a nice dunk and then a block on the other end.
So Pelson with the block. Got a foul on. It's going to be a foul on Cheney. Timeout on the floor. 60-55. 10-13. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to the Battle of the First on the KRSB Network.
We don't ask for a seat at the table. We build our own press box. We don't follow the game. We lead with the mic. Every broadcast is powered by alumni who live this, who know the fight to get airtime, who understand what it means when grandma hears her baby's name on the radio. This is more than sports. This is knowledge, relationships, sports, business. That's KRSB. We represent the movement, the mission, and the money that flows when our stories are told right.
Picture this. Back in my day, catching all the HBCU sports action wasn't as easy as scrolling on your fancy phones. But KRSB, these folks are changing the game. And let me tell you, it's a beautiful thing to see. Think of KRSB as the main stage, the big microphone for all our HBCU sports. They're making sure the sounds of a Tuskegee touchdown or a Winston-Salem State fast break reach every ear that wants to hear it, especially on those phones you're always glued to. KRSB is stepping up just like that, but for our schools, our teams. So the next time you tune in and feel that energy, that connection to our heritage and our teams, just know that's us. We're KRSB Network Incorporated, the folks dedicated to bringing you the authentic sound and spirit of HBCU sports. Anytime, any place, any play.
And welcome back to the Chase Fieldhouse. Wilmington, Delaware, Orlando Hughes, Kia Bird, along with you. And KB, I want to go back here. Julius went to the bench. That was his fourth foul that he picked up.
Yeah.
So with 10-13, Coach Hodge needs to hide him for at least 4 minutes.
Right. And it's a comfortable time to do it.
This team up by 5. Here's B.J. Johnson. Gives it over the far after stolen. As Lake has it, he'll give it go. Lake catches it, goes up and lays it up. Nice steal, nice transition by Cheney. 60-57.
Good response by Cheney out of that timeout.
Making it inbounding underneath Cheney's bench. 1-2-2 pressure being applied by Cheney. This is Pilson. They find Amadou Fall. Fall with it. Ball goes up off the glass. Misses a shot. Loose ball down to Cheney. Cheney with a long outlet as they drive in off the glass and good. Cheney with a couple of transition baskets. And it's a one-point contest. And you hear this crowd here.
Right, responding to it.
Yeah. So this is the battle of the first. Home game for Lincoln, but the crowd.
And I don't know what Coach Bashard said in that timeout, but Cheney came out wanting all of the smoke.
Let's see the amendment that Coach Hodge makes here for his Lions. Throw the records out of the score, out of this game. But a little hype, and I'm loving this. And if, you know, with Lincoln fans, we love you, right? We know our allegiance and who we are. Our baby Lion that graduated from Lincoln University.
That's right.
But if this is what we're going to see from a Cheney playing Lincoln, that means Cheney may be on the way of coming back basketball-wise.
Right.
And that could be a great thing in this area and this rival.
Right. And just like Tammy was talking about earlier, they're offering a lot more scholarships now. You got a young coach, you know, ready to rebuild. It's drawing the attention of some transfers from some bigger schools, from some bigger CIAA schools. So there's no telling where, you know, their future can go, especially if this coach stays around and takes the time to really rebuild the program.
So, second half, Cheney scored 23 points. Lincoln scored 20. It was a 40-36 halftime lead for Lincoln. We'll talk about that in just a second. Here's Pilson. That 2-1-2 pressure being applied. Pilson has it right side, looking to go in. This floating shot off and up and good. Pilson forcing the action, 62-59.
And one thing I've noticed about Coach Hodge, he's keeping fresh legs in.
Yes, Coach Hodge definitely has that rotation working. Hutchinson skips it over. Blackman, three-pointer, no good. Loose ball snatched down by Pilson.
He looked like our favorite number 0, Maxie-ish, on that with that step back.
Yeah, Maxie, you're going to have a lot of kids, especially in this area, trying him.
Oh, yeah.
So, DJ Johnson being guarded, picks up the dribble, trapped in that corner, nearly threw it away. This is Fields. Now to Johnson. Johnson pushed off, shot off the glass, battle for the loose ball. The tip, no good. Loose ball will come down to Cheney. They can tie it with the three. Now here, driving deep in the lane, forcing action is Curtis.
And unfortunately, he missed an opportunity for an outlet pass.
Curtis was running, then he saw Schillinger back there, like, I better slow down. It's a little backcourt being called on Sanders, who lost it. Turnover. Coach Hodge, hands on his hip, shaking his head. 8-10, 62-59. And KB, it's coming down.
And I'm noticing some fatigue in Mr. Lake for Cheney. It might be time to give him a blow.
Might be. The three-pointer, Carson, no good. Battle for the loose ball was pulled in by Blackman. And Blackman was fouled. Can't see who that was. And that's Fields. That'll be Fields' second personal foul. Lincoln in the penalty. That's 19 foul on Lincoln. 16 foul on Cheney.
And if Cheney is going to pull out this win, they're going to rely on Joshua Blackman, their leader on the court.
Blackman, this is his first foul shots of the contest. He connects for the season. He's shooting 50% from the foul line. 7-14. So that's what he does.
0.
So Lincoln has a scoreless in the last 90 seconds of his contest.
Right.
This Mr. Shoes bounce, making it a 1-point game, 62-61. Okay, we like these kind of games, KB.
I love these kind of games.
Full court, 2-1-2. Wilson, driving baseline, finds over the far side for the three-pointer. Sanders misses everything, and Lake grabs the rebound to get it to Cheney. They're down by 1.
Plenty of time to get that off. If they're going to give you that much time and space, you got to knock it down.
Frazier has it. Lake came up with the screen. Lake has it. Lake thought about the three-pointer, now puts it on the ground. Big move over the big man is up and good. And Lake was like an old truck in cruise control. 63-62. 7-16. Cheney on top. Battle of the first action. So beautiful to see these two teams go at it this way. DJ Johnson sets up Coach Hodges' offense. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Down 1. Off the high screen by Schillenford. Johnson in traffic. Shot off the glass and good. Nice move by PJ. He's
Way to
been out
go
of control
right into
today.
the defense.
Yeah. He demonstrated true control. Carson gets it over to Frazier. There's Blackman. Blackman threw it away. Lincoln has it. They lead by 1. DJ Johnson comes across half court, ships the far side over to Sanders. Johnson way out on the top. Frazier looks up to guard him. Johnson skips shot at the foul line. That's good.
And Johnson's a smooth operator.
Yeah.
He's got a nice mid-range game.
He definitely does. 4 unanswered. That DJ Johnson timeout on the court. 66-63. DJ Johnson, KB, 23 points, 8 of 16 from downtown. 8 of 16 from the field, 2 of 6 from downtown, 5 of 7 from the line. 28 minutes. Both he and Sanders are pacing away from Coach Hodges' team, and he's single-handedly put his boys back on top of this contest.
Well, neither team should feel comfortable with the way things are right now. I mean, countless lead changes, both teams utilizing their strengths. You know, with Cheney, they're rebounding much better in this second half, which is kind of closed the gap for them. But also Lincoln is doing a great job applying pressure after a made basket.
13 turnovers to 11. So Coach Hodges' team has done a better job of protecting the ball here in the second half.
Against a very defensive-minded team.
After the timeout, Frazier has it for Cheney. Skip to far side. This is Carson. Carson goes up off the glass. Shot is up and good. And he went over Pilson with that move.
Beautiful scoop layup under the basket on the right side.
66-65. Johnson gets it over to Anderson. Anderson at the top of the key. Had the ball poked from behind by Carson. They try to get it inside. It's stolen by Cheney. This is Blackman. Blackman goes up. Beautiful move. Actually, Blackman was a recipient of that. Hutchinson was the distributor.
We could have a possible buzzer beater like we did earlier with the women's team of Lincoln against Johnson C. Smith.
DJ Johnson, double spin move, spin in the lane. Threw it up off the glass, nearly got the fall, but he'll be at the line to shoot 2. That will put.
And it's starting to get loud. The crowd is way more engaged on both sides.
That fouls on Blackman. So that'll put Lincoln in the 1-on-1 situation, but it's a 2-shot foul. 5-14, 67-66. Leading scorer for Lincoln converts on his first. Hutchinson goes to the bench. Smith comes into contest. Off the bench is Sanders. And he's going to spell Pilson.
We have to talk more about B.J. Johnson. He's a junior, so Coach Hodge hopefully will have this this young man for another year.
BJ did his thing there. Reverse on 2. Ties this ball game. Actually, I set up to stop looking at the scoreboard. Puts Lincoln on top by 1. 68-67. 2-1 pressure. They had it poked from behind. Turnover on Cheney. There's Johnson for Lincoln. Right on your dial. Also back in the contest, Julius Alawaju. Julius 3-pointer from the left baseline. Shot short. Battle for the loose ball.
Yeah, great rebound.
Rebounded by Shillingford.
I saw that when it left his hand, that was going to be clean. Lined up perfectly.
3-pointer by Lincoln. Hits him on top by 4. As Sanders' third 3-pointer of the contest. Cheney swings it in. Beautiful move. As Smith is the recipient of that pass. 71-69.
He never stopped moving without the basketball, and perfect time with that interior pass.
Carson trying to harass B.J. Johnson off the high screen by Shillingford. B.J. Johnson shot off the glass. Battle for the loose ball. Joe actually goes out of bounds as Fields unable to control that one. Timeout on the floor. 3:57. Lincoln on top of Cheney. 71-69. KB, we're going to roll it back about a minute and a half ago. You said you want to talk about Johnson. Johnson, leading scorer of this game. 25 points in 30 minutes of action.
And it was allowed 25. I mean, I'm looking, I'm a big observer of body language. He plays with a lot of control, a lot of confidence. He's not arguing with the refs. He's just letting the game come to him in a sense, but at the same time, he's also being very aggressive. He sees the mismatch. He takes advantage of it.
So B.J. Johnson, up until this game, came in averaging about 17.5 points per game. 25, well above that mark. And we talked about keys, our quick notes. It was Johnson and, Julius Alawaju. If they got off, this would be good for Lincoln.
Yeah.
Julius has 13. He's really been quiet this second half.
Yes. Well, I think the zone has kind of neutralized him a little bit. They probably see a lot of man-to-man offenses where he's able to kind of take advantage of whoever's guarding him. But with this zone, he's not able to penetrate the lane like he wants to.
All right. So under 4 minutes, 71-69. Smith for Cheney has 4 fouls. Alawaju has 4. Wilson has 3 for Lincoln. You have Hutchinson with 3. Those are the only foul situations. Team foul. Lincoln has 19 fouls, 1 more, and you have Cheney shooting 2 shots. Cheney only has 7, so Lincoln's still in that 1-on-1 situation, KB. What you say?
And I'm keeping my eye on Cheney's number 24, D'Angelo Lake. He's logging a lot of minutes this afternoon. And we saw him have a couple turnovers and a couple petty fouls. I'm wondering if fatigue is starting to play into it.
Lake missed 1 shot, got his own rebound, skips it out to Frazier. This floating shot no good. Battle for loose ball is controlled by Lincoln. It's grabbed by Sanders. And Julius. Sanders thought about the 3-pointer top of the key. Sanders is wearing that face guard to protect his face. B.J. Johnson thought about the 3-pointer. Takes it out and resets. 3:21. His team up by 2 shots. 2 points, Sanders in the lane. Floating shot. Up. No good. And we got a foul.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's on Lincoln.
Yeah. See.
Because Sean Shillingford, he went over his back.
Shillingford, the 7-footer. Kind of a bad play. He's being aggressive, but that foul now gives Cheney 2 shots every time that whistle blows.
Yeah.
3:15 only trailing by 2. You talk about Lake tired. He grabbed his knees, but then you grabbed your ankles. He just grabbed his ankles.
Yeah.
Trying to get
He's pulling at his shorts like there's oxygen in them, and I don't think there.
So Lake with 13 points here tonight. quality minutes. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. It's his first missed foul shot.
And this is an opportunity for him to catch his breath. Milk the clock before you shoot that. It's no rush.
See, he dribbles, spins it, doesn't bend his knee, throws it up and misses both.
But when you think he's battled every big man on Lincoln's roster this afternoon.
Lincoln has the ball, 3 minutes. This is Sanders. Gets it over to B.J. Johnson. Johnson off the high screen by Schillenfer. Pull up shot off the left side, no good. And Lake grabs a rebound. Missing up is Hutchinson on the right side. Hutchinson a little dip in and out. Misses a shot. This ball comes down to Fields. 2:44.
Nice
teams
little
are tired.
heavy dribble, just unable to convert.
So Coach Julius Hodge is going to call a timeout. 30-second timeout. We're going to take advantage of this. We'll be back right after this on the KRSB Network.
At KRSB Network Inc., our passion for HBCU sports drives everything we do. We are committed to providing unparalleled coverage and authentic storytelling that resonates with fans, athletes, and communities alike. Our mission is to create a platform that entertains, educates, inspires, and empowers, while driving positive change and fostering a greater appreciation for the impact of HBCUs on the world of sports and beyond. We live by our motto, anytime, any place, any play. HBCU sports fans never miss a moment of the action, no matter where they are.
And welcome back to the Chase Fieldhouse. Orlando Hughes, Kia Bird, battle of the first, and it has been just that, a battle. 239, Lincoln University leading by 2, 71-69. Both teams are scoreless in about the last 2 minutes of this contest.
Right.
Lincoln has the rock, left right on your dial. This is Sanders over to the leading scorer, Johnson. There's Julius looking on that rim. Julius spinning baseline, tries to feed it to Schillenfer. Throws up the left-hand shot, and it's good. That play was set up by Julius through the defender, and Schillenfer cutting.
Taking advantage of his size.
Yeah. 73-69, 2 minutes. Lake has it. Lake puts it on the ground. Little pump fake, stop, goes up, misses the shot. Loose ball tripped by Chaney, and it goes out of bounds. It should be Lincoln ball, but we'll see what the officials will say.
I mean, they're feeding Lake in the paint. He's got to stop hesitating.
No legs. Schillenfer's presence. What's that? A presence. And the inbounding. There's a three-pointer in the left key. Shots up, no good. Ball pulled down by Lincoln. Fields on that rebound. Here's Fields. Skips it back out to Sanders. Sanders puts a finger in the air and let's run the offense. B.J. Johnson has it on the far side. They go right into Julius. Julius puts it on the ground. He's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on number 2, Hutchinson. That's going to be Hutchinson's 4th personal foul.
And these are critical possessions for both teams with just under 2 minutes left in the game.
73-69. This is the closest that Chaney has been to Lincoln in 7 years, KB.
Yeah. Lucky 7.
Yeah. Julius' first shots up and good. And he had been on an extreme scoring. Out is quiet. We understand the importance of this contest. Julius dribbles, comes and connects. 75-69. Slowly a step back up to a 6-point advantage for Lincoln.
Cool, calm, and collected at the line.
There's Frazier. Frazier picked up the dribble. Over to Lake. Lake has it. Lost it. Skips it out. They thought about the three-pointer. Lost his shots. Up and good. Rebounded by Schillenfer. And Chaney just looked like the legs of a shot.
Yeah. Now Lincoln's going to take advantage of the shot clock.
Hudson looking it around. Nice skills. foul. Hutchinson just picked up his fifth foul, and that'll be it for him.
Yeah.
Hutchinson foul out. He'll go out of this contest, the leading scorer for Cheney,
Right.
17 points in 27 minutes.
And that's hard because he's been playing his heart out all afternoon.
The officials didn't say anything yet. Okay. Now they're getting him out. Yeah, five. That basket shouldn't count because he can't be on the court. That foul. Am I wrong or am I correct?
No, you're correct.
Yeah.
But I believe also that they could. Well, that would be on the ref for
Yeah.
not pulling them out.
Yeah. All three. Jackson, Spencer, and Leo. Reversing. Let's wait to see what that official call is. So,
And I was watching Eaton Smith have a conversation with Coach Hobbs. This must be a new thing. I've never seen so many college players like have these side conversations and talking back and forth to head coaches. You know, everybody's an adult, but in my opinion, it shows a lack of respect.
So, Coach is going to get Julius Ray Wonk out of the contest. I just don't respect that up. Julius out of the game.
Julius O.
Yeah, Julius O out of the game. Protect him. He has 4 fouls. How many fall in there? So now Lincoln gets extremely big with
7-point lead.
Yeah, 7-point advantage, but you got Shillingford in the contest and Amadou Hall. That's 7 feet, 6'10", baby.
So if you're Cheney, do you go for the quick 2 or 3?
Quick two. Sanders converts. Sanders now with 13 points. Pressure by Lincoln. Cheney no problem to get it ahead. And a nice layup by Smith. His 8th point of the game. 71-76. Under a minute to go here in the second. Yeah.
Clock started before they even got the ball. They took off like 3.5 seconds before the
This is a home game for Lincoln. I'm not saying that they but on purpose. They
like
want to get out of here as
me
well.
and the family play taboo
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving. You turn that thing over
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah. 4-3. Cheney down by 6. Lincoln trying to bring this one home. Need the foul. 1-2-1 pressure. Johnson gets it ahead. Fall has it. They need a double team fall. Gabe being Cheney. Now Sanders.
Using clock.
And they're going to foul Sanders. Not necessarily a good defensive possession.
Yeah.
They go back to the line. He's made a pair. 49.9 seconds. If Lincoln can hang on, they will get their second victory of the season.
And what a better victory to get them going, right?
Yeah. I'm shocked because our last Lincoln game, the crowd was aggressive and fun. But this is Lincoln Cheney. I don't know if they served something in the drinks on halftime.
Well, it's a different environment. I mean, the Manny isn't the largest gym in the CIAA conference, and it just has a aura as soon as you walk in. This is a new environment for them.
All right, so Sanders, second shot, connects, 78-71, 49.9 seconds. Sanders, you see Frazier racing up. Frazier, deep Carson, three-pointer, no good. This ball rebounded by Cheney as Smith puts it in off the glass. 39.7, 78-73. We have a foul in the back. We do. Foul's going to be
You think
on.
they're fouling too soon?
I do. Foul's going to be on Frazier.
Yeah.
It's going to be his third. So he'll walk the length of the court. And at the line, once again, will be Sanders. Reggie Sanders, 3 of 4 tonight. But he's a 66% free throw shooter. And I mean, he made 2 out of 3
Stepping up and handling business.
as he converts on his first. 37.9 seconds to go.
I think Cheney is starting to accept their fate. I'm seeing a lot of movement over there.
Yeah. He puts in a pair. 80-73. That may just be the whipped cream. Frazier said, listen, you old folk, HBCU grads, be quiet up there.
Yeah.
Yes, he converts. 80-75. 30.7 seconds. Frazier hits.
Man. This seems very redundant.
Yes, it is. It is. So, B.J. Johnson goes to the line. Shoot 2.
Yeah. And if I had to choose, he's definitely my player of the game tonight.
Yeah. He put in the points. I'm gonna hold off on, I think, mine.
Okay.
He's definitely the most talented player out there.
Right.
But I think somebody else gave him some energy.
Okay. I can agree with that.
Yeah. Someone else gave them energy, and it kind of changed things. Johnson 1 of 2. And Lincoln comes down with the loose board. 20 seconds. And they get a foul.
Man.
Foul's going to be on Carson. 81-75. 25.4 seconds. After hearing the coach zip up around the arena.
Yeah.
So with this,
a lot of, Google start the engine.
Yeah. With this victory, third victory, Lincoln will get their second win of the year. I said Lincoln will get their second win of the year.
Right. And hopefully this will get them, some bragging rights, but also give them some confidence as they move forward into the CIAA conference play next week.
Sanders hits. Sanders, 18 points. Lead three-pointer. Oh, good. This ball to B.J. Johnson. Please do not foul him. Let him just carry the rock. Smith is going to get a reach in. Smith going to foul B.J. Johnson. 9 seconds.
The ref couldn't just blink for 1 second, right?
No, he couldn't have. That's Art Jackson that made that call. See a bird looking at Art Jackson like, we get stuck in traffic, it's your fault.
Yeah, it is.
Your fault. 83-75, KB. And so,
I mean, overall, I think this has been the most entertaining Lincoln Cheney game that we've experienced.
Yeah.
The back and forth, the entire game, the lead changes, the new coaches, it's all been entertaining. And you can see Cheney is right there. They're an older team, but I do believe that coach is building something special over there.
Yeah, hats off to Cheney and what they've done. Johnson connects on a pair. 10-point contest, largest lead of the game. Driving in. So, garbage basket by Frazier. And the final score, Lincoln Lions' second victory of the year. 85-77. The battle of the first. But it's no longer a name, KB. It's starting to become a battle.
It is.
We had a nice battle here tonight. Leading scorer of the contest. Your most valuable player of the game, DJ Johnson, 28 points, 8 of 18 from the field, 10 of 13 from the foul line, 34 minutes. There was another player that played 34 minutes in this contest, and that was Mr. Jordan Sanders. He's my valuable player.
Okay.
I thought Sanders stretching up the floor defensively, but what he did on defense wasn't a great defender, but he made them work and earn some things.
Ladies, I want to make a move. I want to perform a hit song which money was super.